Any Saints fans out there listening? Text us if you can hear us. I think Jode got super technical, but we had a little technical difficulty. Oops. I think we got it rolling. We were having a little problem. But I think we couldn't get our sound going for whatever reason. I think we put odds on or odds, whatever. But I think we got it. So, all right, I'll let you know.
All right, Saints fans, hopefully you guys can hear us out there now. We're just getting underway with the varsity matchup. Saints versus Newman. We are at Newman tonight. Up to bat first for the Saints is Macy Meyer. Lineup will go as follows. Macy Meyer catching, Lexi Jewell pitching, McKenna Norby at short, Al Frine at first, Lakin Evans at third, Lila Knowlton playing second, JC Johnston in center, Lainey Hanna in right, and in the ninth spot, Olivia Damaris, which is DP. Playing left field is Braylee Sherrard.
All right, Macy Meyer hit to kind of towards the middle.
Nice hard
to
hit.
the shortstop. She kind of bubbled it, so Macy got the first there. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I know I've gotten a lot of text messages, so if your friends are out there and they were anticipating to listen to Saints TV tonight, please let them know that we are live, that you can hear us. Okay, we got Lexi Jewell up the bat.
Nice leadoff single by Macy Meyer. Good bunt by Lexi.
For the bunt.
Nice sack bunt. That'll advance Macy to second.
Great bunt by Lex.
Way to do your job, Lex.
Up next, number 4, McKenna Norby.
All right, we got McKenna Norby up to bat. Got a runner on second. One down for the Saints.
Let's
Jode
do
and
this,
I are not the most technical or
advanced.
Technologically advanced people. So sorry for the delay in getting things started, but
we did it.
Jode did it. All right, first pitch for McKenna was called a ball. We got a 1-0 count with one down, runner at second for the Saints. Swing and a miss. 1-1 count.
Looking for McKenna to have some nice contact with the ball. I like it.
Foul ball.
Oh, heads up over there.
Yep.
Fans in left field.
It's a 1-2 count for McKenna. Ball high.
Good eye, good eye. Looks like behind the plate is Tom Sullivan tonight.
And then in the field we got Mr. Swanson.
Yes. Care of Mitchell County officials.
Another foul ball for McKenna. Count remains at 2-2.
Sandy keeps giving McKenna that rise ball.
Probably going to give it to her again. Ooh. Lance for a nice ball.
Two-handed pickup.
Yep.
McKenna's going to keep battling here. So the 2-2 count. Saints have one out. Macy Meyer is running the bases out at second. Good eye.
She's thrown a lot of high balls too.
Yep.
So
not giving McKenna anything good. Smart girl.
So full count and one down for the Saints. Runner at second. It is another
Nice
foul
job
ball.
for that bat by McKenna. Win this battle, McKenna.
There is foul ball.
stretch as pitcher takes a second to get her pitch call from her coach. Oh, nice shot!
Out to the fence.
That should score
That will
Macy.
bring Macy in.
And that's a stand-up double for McKenna Norby.
Great hit.
Saints score 1 here in the top of the first.
Great start for the Saints.
Yes, great start for the Saints. So now, again with 1 out, we have another runner on second. Al Fryen up to bat.
Swing and a miss for Al.
Good.
An 0-1 count with 1 down with McKenna at second base for the Saints.
Got a little piece of it.
Yeah, she got a touch of it.
Yep. She's seeing it. She's seeing it. Probably won't get anything too pretty here.
Swing and a miss.
Yep. And that'll
That's
be.
strike 3, but you know what?
Yep.
She's swinging at it. She's seen it.
That brings up Lakin Evans. Saints have 2 outs now. We do have a runner on second.
We got a swing and a miss for Lakin. All right, we got 2 down for the Saints, 0-1 count. Score is currently 1-0 Saints. We're in the top of the first inning.
Lakin is swinging to hit here. Saints are up 1-0 here in the top of the first. Great start by the Saints.
Ooh, strike 3, called strike.
Yep, nice low inside pitch.
So that'll take us to the bottom of the first inning.
Saints lead 1-0.
Woohoo! That's a good start for the Saints.
It is. Yep. Newman will compete here.
So for whatever reason, we are hard to hear on Saints TV tonight. We don't know why, you guys. We're doing the best that we can.
Let's
Again,
turn it up,
technological
Joe.
difficulties could be a part of our problem.
All right. Hopefully that helps, Saints fans.
Those that are sending text messages, can you hear us any better at this point? We did a little adjustment. Hopefully that helped.
So recapping the Saints on the field tonight, we have Macy Meyer catching, Lexi Jewell pitching, Al Fryen at first, Lila Knowlton at second, McKenna Norby at short, Lakin Evans at third. Left field is Braylee Sherrard, J.C. Johnston in center, Lainey Hanna in right.
Up first for the Knights, number 18, Amy Hanning.
So the first batter, ball was hit out to center field, caught by J.C. Johnston. Kind of a, Mr. Meyer likes to say, like a can of corn.
That's why I unmuted it to get it going. See if that's better. All right, catch the ball. Good job, Lexi.
Did you say that into the mic? All right. So Jody was cheering on her daughter.
Just merely suggesting that she catch
the
it.
ball.
That's,
So we got 2 down for
Yes.
the Saints.
that's a great job by the Saints. Newman is in general likes to play a lot of small ball. Usually has at least 2 to 3
I know.
slappers in their lineup.
That's what I expected was a short game tonight, more
Yep.
so than anything. So
And those can be tough batters. Those can be tough batters just because they're known to have a lot of speed. So up to bat now. Let's see. I do have the lineup for Newman. So currently up to bat would be Sammy Krukenberg. Caught by J.C. Johnston for out number 3. That ends the first. Saints are up 1-0. Great inning by the Saints.
Saints fans, can you hear me? Saints fans.
That was 3 up, 3 down for Newman. Saints lead 1-0 after the first. Up to bat for the Saints should be Lila Knowlton, J.C. Johnston, Lainey Hanna.
Number 9, Lila Knowlton.
All right, Lila Knowlton leading off inning number 2 for the Saints. All right, foul ball. Love to see a leadoff hit by Lila. Great off-speed pitch by Sammy Krukenberg. Swing and a miss for Lila, brings her count to 0-2. Tried it. Okay. Swing and a miss. That puts Lila down on strikes for out number 1. Brings up to bat J.C. Johnston.
All right, we got an 0-2 count for JC. We got 1 down for the Saints.
And we can turn our mics up.
How do we turn our mics on?
There's a little volume plus and minus. So like right now mine's at 4 out of 6.
That's strike 3 for JC Johnson.
I can go up to 5 out of 6.
Maybe that's what we need to do.
Yeah. I turned that up to
Number
like 5
11,
out of 6.
How do you do that?
Should be on that side. Is there a plus and a minus? Yeah. All right, so JC goes down on strikes for out number 2. Up to bat now for the Saints is Lainey Hanna. We're in the top of the second. Saints lead 1-0. We have 2 outs. Lainey has an 0-2 count. And that's a swing and a miss for Lainey. That retires the Saints in order. We move to the bottom of the second.
No, this is what we need to do. We need it. So I'm following directions. Keep going.
I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough.
This microphone is what made me like unmuted for them.
Line level serial or mic? But that's where he might have did something. Click the microphone button. Okay, whatever you did sounded
Good.
All right, sorry, Saints fans. We are, again, the Jode show is having some technical difficulties, which we are working on and learning as we go.
So we are at the bottom of the second inning. Saints lead 1-0. Up to bat for Newman is Roz Jasperson. This will be their 4, 5, and 6 batters.
Okay, so just for the boys baseball score, after 2 innings, the score is 2-0.
Okay.
2-0. Saints are in the
And
lead.
that's a little blooper over the third base head.
Up next, number 16, Leah Brown.
And the Newman has a leadoff single. Brings up to bat Leah Brown.
Looks like a bunt. Could be a potential bunt the way she's showing here. Otherwise, we're gonna
Get the out,
back
get
to
the out.
Alexis. Nice job.
Nice job.
So Alexis had a hard ground ball hit to her at first base. She got the out at first, which was perfect. Stepped on the bag.
Excellent. That brings up to bat Tess Weiner. Saints have 1 out here in the bottom of the second. They lead 1-0.
Oh, ball high. So Newman has a runner at second base. Counts currently 1-0 with 1 down for the Saints. We are in the top of the second inning. Called strike.
Nice
1-1.
pitch.
Can't believe it. Ball's down in the ground.
Get the out, get the out, get the out.
Yep, good job.
Good job,
Alex.
good job. So bunt fielded by Lexi over to Alexis for out number 2 at first base. Does advance Newman's runner to third. Saints now have 2 outs. Up to bat will be Taylor Brown. This is their 7 batter. Saints looking for out number 3.
Ball's in play. Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
shoot.
So kind of bounced off of Lexi's glove there and went to short. Nothing you could do about that. She went to try to catch the ball. That did
And then,
score a
yep,
run
the
for
throw not in
Newman.
time. So we are tied at 1. Saints have 2 outs though.
All right, so Newman does have a runner at first base.
Up to bat is Maisie Marquise for Newman. Saints need out number 3 here.
Count is currently 1-0. Foul ball.
That's either during the party or only how many minutes away as you know.
Had to watch our left side here. Looked like she was kind of ahead of it a
Yep.
little bit, so. Foul ball. 1-2. Lex is head in the count here.
Let's go. In the bottom of the second, the score is tied 1-1.
2 down for the Saints.
Good stop by Macy. Brings the count to 2-2. Now that the batter's thrown off a little bit, we're going to throw this one right by her.
Agreed. I like your positiveness.
Well,
There it is. Ball's in play.
nice
Lakin.
stop by
Ooh,
Lakin.
come on. Nice.
Good job, Al Fry,
Yeah,
to
that
dig
was
that
great.
ball out.
That was picked up out of the dirt there, so she did a great job scooping. Is what we would say.
Fantastic.
So, woo! All right, that brings us to the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, we are
No,
through 2.
top.
We are through 2.
We
Yep.
are through 2. We are.
Yep.
Yes, to the top of the third inning already.
Yes, it's a
Saints
1-1
fans.
ball game here with Newman.
It looks like we
And-
have Olivia Damaris coming
Yeah,
up to
let's see
bat
her.
for the
She
Saints.
is our DP tonight. So it will be Olivia Damaris, Macy Meyer, Lexi Jewell. Let's go.
And again, I was given a score on the boys' game after 2 innings. The score is currently 2-0. Saints are ahead. All right, we got to have some big bats here again.
Yep, let's
so
do it.
So we are Olivia, Macy, and Lex are up to bat next.
Yep, let's do it.
Starting off the inning for the Saints, number 12, Olivia DeMorris.
We're tied at 1 as we start the 3rd inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-1 count for Olivia.
Yep.
We got alarms going off in the background. Somebody's got to fix their vehicle.
Saints batters got this. I think they just need to keep their head
Yeah.
down, watch it all the way in, and just make contact. I think if we can just put the ball in play, we're going to do...
She throws a good rise ball, though. Like, a lot of
she
her
moves
balls
the
are
ball
rise
well.
balls, so
So the eyes got to lock in.
for sure. Ball high. 1-1 count. Again, top of the 3rd inning. The score is currently 1-1. Ooh,
Good
foul
contact.
ball.
Good
Yep.
job.
Olivia's in it to win it here.
Yep.
That was a good hard swing for Olivia.
Yep, good timing.
Poke one out there, Olivia. Ball
Good
high.
eye.
2-2 count.
Olivia is the first batter of the 3rd inning for the Saints.
Ooh. Oh, man. That was close.
That was a nasty pitch.
That brings us up to a full count here for Olivia. No outs for the Saints. Walk's as good as a hit here, so play it smart.
Oh, nice, nice,
Oh,
nice. Yes, Olivia.
Perfect.
Good job.
Nice job, Olivia.
And we have a leadoff single by Olivia Damaris. Fantastic. Right over the first baseman's head.
Yeah.
Yes. Great
That
ball.
was- yep, perfect spot.
Brings up Macy Meyer. She led off of the game with a single in the first.
Yeah, kind of right up the middle, so hopefully she does that something similar again. Ooh,
Nice
we're going
bunt,
with a
nice
bunt.
bunt.
Right back to the pitcher.
job.
Sacked bunt for
Good job.
Macy. Back to the pitcher, and that advances Olivia to second base.
Up next, number 1, Lexi Jewell.
All right, we got Lexi up to bat.
All right.
I wonder what we'll do.
The jury's out.
All right,
You know,
so the
I'd like
Saints
to
have.
see it down the first baseline.
Yeah.
Not
Let's
to
see here.
give
She
any
might-
hints.
He might have her swinging.
Oh, he might.
Ball high.
All she's got to do is put it hard on the ground, and that'll advance the runner.
Yep. Olivia
that's-
took a nice big lead off
Yep.
at second. So 1-0 count, 1 down. Score is 1-1. Top of the 3rd inning. Lexi Jewell's up to bat. Called strike.
Okay. 1-1.
Go get it, Lex. Ooh, swing and a
Swing and a
miss.
miss.
That was a good pitch. Good,
Yep.
good swing.
Yep.
1-2 count.
Eyes on it. Lock in your eyes. Let's go. Just meet it. Just meet it. All right. 1-2 count.
Come on, kiddo.
Good eye.
Ball high. 2-2.
Saints have 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. Olivia Damaris is running on second. Up to bat is Lexi Jewell.
Happy Friday, Saints fans.
It's a really nice night out.
It is.
There
Foul
you go.
ball.
There you go. Fouled that one off. Good job.
She needs some water. always needs water.
Okay.
I have to do a water run.
Okay. Lock in those eyes. Just meet it. Here comes a pitch. Ooh. Okay, Lexi goes down on strikes for out number 2. That'll bring up McKenna Norby. Saints have a runner on second. McKenna Norby up to bat. She had a great stand-up double in the first to the left field fence. Oh.
Oh. Advance the runner.
Yep, McKenna is intentionally being walked down to first base. So now,
Number 17, Alexis Pride.
that's a little strategy by Newman.
All right.
They are looking for out number 3. Al Frien's up to bat.
That was a ball low. Yep.
So Saints have runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the top of the third.
But depending on where this ball gets hit, you know, having the runner on first and second, that makes an easy
Force out
step
at
on the
third.
bag, first,
Yep.
second, or third
Yep.
with 2 outs. So
That's good coaching.
every coach does it different. Ooh, ball's in play. Nice hit by
Nice job.
Alexis.
That will advance everyone.
Perfect.
Bases are loaded. Nice single by Al Frien out to left field.
All right, we got a Lakin Evans up to bat. That was a great single.
Lakin Evans up to bat now. Saints have 2 outs here in the top of the third. Saints have bases loaded.
Bases low.
We are looking to come in with some runs here.
We are. Oh, foul ball.
Lakin's on it. She is making contact. Foul ball for pitch number 1.
So we got an 0-1 count with 2 down, bases loaded for the Saints. Score is currently 1-1. We are in the top of the third inning. Lakin Evans is up to bat.
Good
Ball high.
eye.
Ball low.
Oh, 2 and 1. 2
Walks
and 1.
as good as a run.
Big battle here
Not
by
that I should say
Lakin.
she's going to get walked, but
If she
2-1
does,
count.
that'd
Yeah,
score a run.
exactly.
Yep, you got it.
we're going to take a little timeout here.
Yep.
As we always say, regroup. We don't know what they ever say out there, but
That's right.
either a knock-knock joke or
Something.
just a break.
Yep. Giving their pitcher just 1 extra second.
All right, 2-1 count, 2 down, top of the third inning. Score is 1-1.
Yep, that's right.
Foul
Foul
ball.
ball. All right, 2 and 2. Lakin's on it. Just meet it, Lakin. Just meet it, kid. You're on it.
Take swing. You got it.
No one better, Lakin.
Go get it.
Oh, high. We are at a full count.
2 down. Everybody's running.
Full count, 2 outs here in the top of the third.
And the
Tie
JoJo
ball
Brains,
game.
we are saying, win it, Lakin, win it.
Ball!
Yeah! Woo!
Great at bat by Lakin Evans.
Yep, great
That'll
at
bring
bat.
in, walk in a run as Olivia Damaris crosses the plate. Saints still have bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the third.
With blooper Lila up to bat.
Blooper Lila. Time for a blooper.
Yep. She likes to put them kind of right in the grass. Yep. She thought about it,
Yep,
but
she
it was
did.
called strike. That's all right. She thought about it.
You got it, Lila. Lock those eyes in and
good.
go get one here, Lila.
Thank you.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 here to Lila. Saints are ahead 2-1 in the top of the third. Saints have bases loaded with 2 outs. Lila Knowlton up to bat. 0-2 count.
Oh, ball low.
Yep. It was low.
Ball outside low, I would say. From this angle, it's
1
hard
and
to
2.
tell, but it is what it is. Come on, Lila. Base hit here. Oh, called
Got her
third
in the
strike.
outside corner, just grazed the outside corner, but Saints do the damage.
Yep,
they
we
score
did.
1.
So that was a good inning for the Saints. We're
Yep.
getting the bat on the ball.
Yes.
Had some good at-bats in
Yep.
general.
Putting some
So,
pressure on them.
For sure.
Yeah, that's
So that
that's what
takes
we
us
gotta
to the
do.
bottom of the third inning. Score is currently 2-1 in
Yep.
the Saints' favor. Trying to find out the score of the Saints baseball game, who is playing right next to us.
Too
But
bad
more
they
to
don't
come on
have
that. Probably some of you at home, maybe more, no more than what we do. So, all right, here we go. Bottom of the third inning, and who do we have to bat?
Let's
Up to
see
bat
if I can
for
figure out who it is.
Newman? I thought you had their list.
I did. Who's number 3?
Number 3.
Is batter number 9, Avery Patterson. So it'll be batters 9 and then 1 and 2 for Newman.
Got a lefty up here. Who knows what she's going to
Probably
do?
gonna
Maybe a little
slap.
slapping.
Ball outside.
First pitcher is called a ball.
So
1-0
pretty
count.
typical here for Newman. Usually batters 1, 2, and 9 are their slappers. And that looks like what we have happening right now.
There's a good pitch.
Good
to
job.
Alexis. She's on it.
Yes, way to sit tight on that, Alexis. That is out number 1.
She's had a couple hard ones hit to her today, which,
Yep.
I mean, we haven't really seen her field
Yep.
that in that manner,
She'll
and she's
probably
done a
get a
nice
lot
job.
of action with their lefties. If Lexi's going to jam them inside,
Yep.
she's going to get
So
a lot of action tonight.
So
Okay,
that's one down for the Saints.
this is batter number 1, their top of their lineup, Ava Hanig.
Ball high. 1-0 count, 1 down. Score is currently 2-1. Saints are in the lead. Bottom of the third inning. Ball's in the air. Out to JC. Get going, JC.
JC.
Ooh, hit to the fence.
To the fence. She's going to
Come
get it
on,
in
get it
quickly.
in.
And that is a double for Ava Hanig.
She kind of bobbled that ball a little bit, but that would not have prevented,
No,
you know,
hopefully
her
she
getting
didn't
a double
celebrate too
anyway.
early
So
out there, but
we're all right.
so 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Newman has a runner on second. Up to bat will be Brooke Bleal. She popped out last time at bat.
Ball inside. Oop, oop. She thought
Way to
about
stay
going.
with it.
She
Way
did.
to stay with it, Macy.
Stay back.
Saints have 1 out. We just need outs. We need outs.
Ooh, down third baseline. Got to get it in. Got to get it in. As quick as
All
we
right.
possibly can.
Hard shot out to
Yep.
left field. Runners held at third.
We held the runner at first, which was awesome.
Yep.
Held the runner at third.
Yep.
Even better. So we got a first and third scenario.
Yep.
1 down for the Saints. Can expect to show bunt most likely here. Probably a little
Sammy
short game.
Krickenberg is out up to bat. She had a fly out to center last time. Saints looking for out number 2. We just need outs.
Foul
Foul
ball.
ball. So Lexi will start with a 0-1 count. Saints lead 2-1 here in the bottom of the third.
Ball. That's all right. We're going to let that runner advance at
Yep.
from first to second.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Counts currently 1-1, 1 down. What was that?
Ball inside. 2-1.
One down for the Saints.
Newman has runners on 2 and 3. Ball.
Hard hit, pass McKenna.
That'll score one. Oh, we got to get that ball.
Yeah.
Okay. So the ball gets past our left fielder. That scores an extra run. So that puts up Newman 3-2.
2-run RBI for Sandy Krugerberg, brings up number 2.
That bring Saints still have one out.
All right. You can rise above or we both are. Ball high.
All right. So
Ball
we are in
high.
the bottom of the third. Newman leads 3-2. Saints have one out. Newman does have a runner on second. Up to bat is Raz Jasperson.
There's, oh, I thought that was a
Good
pretty
pitch.
close strike
Yep.
there, yep. So that 2-0 count with one down.
Yep. Saints are looking for outs.
So the score is currently 2-3 in Newman's favor. Bottom of the third inning. Oops. Hit by pitch.
Lexi pegs her in the left shoulder. She'll move down to first. Now runners at first and second for Newman. That puts a force at any base though, so
Exactly. An easy out here, hopefully, for the Saints.
Hit by pitch, brings up
She's kind of having to shake it off. It looks like she must have got it right in the elbow, maybe. The way she's kind of trying to shake it off a little bit. Macy's going to go out and give Lexi a knock-knock joke, maybe, or
something funny.
I don't know. They're
Something
smiling, so you know what? Kind of get your mind off of what just happened and
Yep,
moving
move
on.
on.
All right. She's going to show bunt. They thought about nice big lead off. Looked like a nice pitch, but he called it a ball, so we'll do a 1-0 count, one down.
Let's see who's up to bat for them.
Oh, we got a little bunny. That is
Foul ball. It is Leah Brown.
1-1
Number
count.
5 batter.
I know, I saw it. Oh my God. I thought he was hurt.
We're in the bottom of the third. Saints have one out.
There are a lot of distractions here right now. We just had a
Yes.
bunny that just headed to the baseball field, and ball's in the air. Oh, shoot. Out to right field, Delaney. We got to get the ball in. Oh, we held him
That'll
up.
score a run. Brings the score to 4-2. We just need one. We have one out. We just need outs. Knights are finding a few little holes here.
Face knock, brings up number 9, Tess Weiner. Hooters are running for the catcher, number 23.
That brings up Tess Weiner. Runners at first and third. One out here in the bottom of the third. Saints just need to get outs and get out of this. They are down now 4-2.
Yeah, first and third situation. I'm assuming they're going to advance that runner at first. They're going to play it.
Okay,
Whoops. Get her.
get her.
So they went ahead and sent the runner from second to third, which
little
Alexis
bop,
had
yeah.
a pretty decent rethrow there, so just
Little
wasn't able
bobble by
to.
Lakin, just didn't
Yeah.
get it. The
Didn't
glove
get it down.
And so
So that-
everyone's safe. Runners are now at second and third.
Score is currently 2-5,
And
Newman.
Taylor-
One down for the Saints.
And Taylor Brown for the Newman Knights is up to bat now. Saints have one out. He's looking for out number 2.
I'm going to show a bunt. Fouled off. Oh, 1 count. I'm anticipating to see a bunt go down here, but see what happens. Oh, she's going to hit the ball, and it's out to JC. JC's going to fire it in
Yep.
hot.
Get it.
No, get her! Oh. Oh, darn, that was close.
Yep.
McKenna did look to fire it back home, and Macy was hollering for it, but I don't know if it would have gotten there in time, to be quite honest. But so McKenna did turn. She looked at second. Lila was there at second, ready to tag her out, and just not quite in time. So that brings the score to 6-2 Newman right now.
That was out number 2 for the Saints with the catch by JC in center field. Saints just need one more out.
That's called strike.
But I like to see that all the Saints were heads up.
Yeah, everybody was on the move.
Looking for that out number 2 if
everybody
possible.
was in their position where they needed to be at that given time, in my opinion.
I think this is Taylor Brown. No, this is Macy Markey. Okay. Okay, so she'll be safe on the error.
Yep. So it was definitely in play. It was on the line, but Lakin went ahead and went after
foul
it.
Foul ball.
Oh, I'm surprised by that call.
Okay, Saints have
0-2 count.
0-2 count.
Because I couldn't figure out why Lakin didn't grab that ball and turn and tag that girl as she was coming into third, to be quite honest. So, but she knew something more than we knew, by far. Good job, Lakin.
Yes.
All right, 1-2 count with 2 down. Bottom of the third inning. We need to get out of this inning. Ball's up. Oops.
Okay.
It's a blooper.
There's another blooper.
We just got to get it.
That'll score a run. That puts a score at 7-2. Saints have 2 outs. We need to get this out. This is their number 9 batter, Avery Patterson. We need to get this out and go hit.
That we do. So the first one was called a ball. 1-0 count with 2 down. Score is currently 7-2. Bottom of the third inning. Ball's in. Oh, off Lakin's glove. That was a good, I mean, that was a hard hit to Lakin. Bounced off her glove. McKenna tried to field it off.
Yep. It brings up
Not a lot you can do there.
That brings up top of the order, number 18.
We got 2 outs. Saints are down 7-2 here in the bottom of the third. We need to get this last out. Go hit, change this momentum. That's right.
This one ball.
Yep.
1-0 count.
One ball.
Called strike.
Okay.
1-1 count.
Newman do have a couple base runners on first and second. Saints have 2 outs. Foul ball.
1-2 count. 2 down.
Again, force out at third.
Inning, and I
Olivia Damaris.
currently 2-3.
Not quiet. We need to stay loud. We need to keep putting.
Called strike.
All right, so 1-1.
Swing and a miss.
Looking to get this leadoff batter on. Saints have 1 out.
Ball. Down. Score is currently.
Here we go, Lainey.
Swing and a miss for.
Newman had a lot of bloopers there in the last inning, but they are effective.
They are. There's a
nice
nice hard
job,
hit
Olivia.
again.
She is 2 for 2 tonight.
Great
Nice
job, Olivia.
job.
Nice single out to left.
That brings up to bat Macy Meyer. Saints have 2 outs here now in the top of the 4th.
Up next, number 2, Macy Meyer.
Hey, just takes one. Let's go.
Looking for a good at bat here by Macy.
Hey, what's the score of the big one? 3-2.
All right, first one was called a strike. 0-1 count. Kind of an
Ball
off-speed pitch. High pitch. 1-1 count.
In the top of the 4th here, Macy Meyer up to bat. Olivia Damaris running out at first base. Saints have 2 outs. They are down 7-2.
So we got a 1-2 count with 2 down. It is a beautiful night here
It
in
is.
Mason City. Ball's in play
Good
to the
hard
third baseman.
ball.
Oop. Oh, kind of caught that
Yep,
one there.
that'll be out number 3, and we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. So we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. Saints are down 7-2 here against Newman. Saints looking just for a clean defensive inning. And just hold this lead right where it's at.
If you had one shot, one opportunity.
Recap the fielders here tonight for the Saints. We have Macy Meyer catching, Lexi Jewell pitching, Elle Frine at first, Lila Knowlton at second, McKenna Norby at short, Lakin Evans at third. Left field is Brayley Sherrard, center is JC Johnston, and right field is Lainey Hanna.
But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out. Time's up. Over. Loud. Snap.
Starting off the inning for the Knights, number 7, Brooke Riley.
Right. First batter up here in the bottom of the 4th for Newman will be Brooke Bleal. Batter held off. Ball 1. Ball hit to shortstop. And she'll be safe at first. That brings up Sammy Krukenberg to bat.
Up next, number 10,
Saints got to get a quick out here. And keep this inning, defensive inning in check. They need to get a quick out. Good glove. And McKenna just backhands it. The throw comes up a little bit short. The runners are both safe at first and second.
Raj Jasperson.
That brings up to bat Roz Jasperson for Newman. Saints need out number 1 here. Foul ball. Count is 0-1 here. Foul ball. That brings the count to 0-2. We're in the bottom of the fourth. Saints are down 7-2. Another foul ball. That'll leave the count at 0-2. Newman does have runners at first and second. Pop up. McKenna Norby takes control. That'll be infield fly. Runner is out. Hi. We're only at 1 hour. Oh, back to the pitcher. Lexi goes to third base to get the lead runner. And that's out. The batter is out too. She did not run, but it looks like maybe when she was swinging, she got injured, grabbing at her hand. So that is out number 3. For the Saints, and that'll wrap up the 4th inning. Saints are down 7-2. Okay. So the runner at third is out, and the batter is out at first. All right, so after 4, so after 4, Saints are down 7-2.
Top of 5, right?
So for the top of the 5th, leading off will be Lexi Jewell, then McKenna Norby, and Al Frine.
So an update on the score for Saints baseball. After 4 innings, the Saints are currently down 2-4. So both teams need to make a big comeback here tonight.
All right, so up to bat for the Saints is Lexi Jewell.
See it and drive it for Lexi here.
Let's go, eyes on it, see it.
Foul ball. Good cut.
Looking to get our leadoff runner on here, Jode.
Oh, off-speed pitch, and Lex puts it in the area.
Okay.
To the shortstop. It was a good off-speed pitch, though.
Yep.
Up next, number 4, McKenna Norby.
That gives the Saints their first out. McKenna Norby's now up to bat. They walked McKenna last
Yes.
round
Yep.
intentionally, which then put runners on first and second.
Yep. you know, I get those kind of things, especially in like big games when you're trying to win like a title or anything. But
Right.
sometimes you just like to see the girls work for it and not skirt around things too, and play the game. Let the girls play the game. So it's good to see her pitch into McKenna this time. Count is 1-1.
Swing and a miss.
On the top of the fifth, with Saints have one out, they're down 7-2. McKenna Norby's up to bat.
Outside pitch. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down for the Saints now.
He has been giving her that outside corner though, so I mean,
yeah.
you can't just sit there and look at it after he gives it to her a few times.
So this brings up Alexis Ryan. She had a nice single in the first inning.
Saints have 2 outs, looking for a 2-out rally.
Ball high. 1-0 count, 2 down. Score is currently 7-2 in Newman's favor. We are in the top of the 5th inning. Ooh, swing and a miss.
1-1.
Ball's in the air, back to the
play.
third base.
Yep.
Shoot.
So that will retire the Saints, and we head to the bottom of the 5th. Saints are down 7-2.
That may have went in the night.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
All right, bottom of the 5th. Saints are down 7-2. We have to have a clean defensive inning. That's a foul bunt to start off. So
And we're
0-1.
starting off with Tess Weiner, which I don't remember what batter she was.
Let's look her up.
Like 6
Yes.
batter maybe?
Yep.
Yep.
This will be 6, 7, 8 batters for Newman.
So she's looking, she was going to try to get on with a bunt there. We'll see what she does here again. Oh, she's going to swing. There's foul ball.
So 0-2.
Lexi starts ahead in the count. 0-2 count. Oh, that was
geez.
close. Good miss for Lexi, though. It was
Ow.
maybe a little low, I would
Yeah.
guess, is why he
I
called
did
it. But
that.
1-2 count.
2-1 count, or 1-2 count.
Ball's in the air.
Fly ball, someone go get it.
McKenna. Nice
Good job. That'll be 1 out for the Saints. Nice catch by McKenna. Brings up Taylor Brown.
Ball low. 1-0 count, 1 down. Score is currently 7-2 in Newman's favor. We are in the top of the 5th inning. Or bottom of the 5th inning, my bad.
There's a strike.
Foul ball.
So 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, keep coming.
Saints have 1 out. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Saints are down 7-2. That was pretty good, but it's a ball for 2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Well,
2-2.
dead ball technically, but still counts as a strike. 2-2 count.
Saints have 1 out, looking for out number 2.
I still am not quite sure what happened to that girl that.
Yeah, I think it must have been an inside pitch, and when she swung, she must have cut her hand because she was kind of holding her hand.
She didn't even
But she
try to
didn't
run
run,
down to first.
so,
yeah. Ooh.
Oh, geez. That was
Full count. That's a really
a good
close pitch
spot for
there.
that
Yeah.
pitch.
It's good miss.
Right under her elbows.
There it is. Ball's in the
Ball,
air.
ball, ball.
Out
Catch
to
it, catch
right
it.
field. Laney. Oh.
Okay. So that will bring the hitter will advance to second after the missed fly ball in right field.
Yeah, it looked like she was right on it.
Up next, number 12, Maisie Marquez.
Anyway,
Saints have 1 out. Maisie Marquis. Is it Marquis or Marquis? What do you think?
Marquis, I bet.
I'm sorry to Maisie's family for torturing her last name.
We've probably done a few of those names tonight, actually.
Yep.
Like I think it's Blyle or Bleal. That's the other one I'm not quite sure on, but that's what it is. Whoops.
Good stop, base.
That's a good stop. Yep.
2-0 count.
1 down. Newman's got a runner at second base. Score is currently 7-2 with Newman in the lead. Newman's had 10 hits to our 4 hits. According to the scoreboard, we both had 1 error. Ball's in play. Hit to third. And we're gonna. Oh no! That's the stuff we.
Okay, so runner will be safe
Yeah,
at
we've
first.
had 2 errors this inning
Yep.
alone, so that's hard. That is hard for the Saints to come back from that.
This is a great opportunity to remind you of the bake sale that's going on down by the concession stand.
So Saints have 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Runners at first and third.
Oh, and also number 3, Avery Patterson is up for that.
We got a car alarm going off out. I think it's in right field from what I can see. So we're gonna take time until that person can figure out what's going on, which they just figured it out. So we'll be back to playing ball here. That's twice we've had a car alarm going. I don't know if somebody's
Yes.
sitting on their keys or what's going on out there, but again, it's a beautiful night in Mason City. So
All right, Avery Patterson is up to bat.
this is their last batter, right?
Yep, batter number 9. It's a good slap hit. Get the out.
Yep, get the out.
That will score the runner at home, but we needed outs. We needed outs, so
Yep.
that is the right play by Lakin.
Plainly fielded. Great toss to first base.
And that'll put the score at 8-2 in favor of Newman. And Saints now have 2 outs.
Is this their number 2 batter? Is that what we got
This
up
is their
right?
This is their leadoff batter, Ava Hanig.
Ball's in play. Oh, foul ball.
Foul ball.
0-1 count, 2 down. Score is currently 8-2. Newman. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Looking for out number 3.
Ball is hit hard. Home run for number 18 for Newman. That will score 2 runs. Brings the score 10-2. That's game. right? After 8
Yep.
runs in the 5th
So
inning.
that'll be the ball game. 10
so
to
that
2.
is ball game.
Yep.
Based off the new rule that was implemented this year, it's 8 runs
8 after
in
5,
the
so
bottom of the 5th inning.
Yep.
So that's not what we were dreaming of having
Yeah.
right there,
So
but
after
that
2
was a
errors,
nice
they
hit. And
finish up the game
what do you do?
and 10 to 2.
So anyway, Saints fans, the rest of this week for the Saints softball, we are playing in Riceville on Saturday. For those that would like to tune in,
Yes, we are in Riceville tomorrow starting at 9:30.
we play
Key.
9:30
Yep.
Key, 11:30 Garner, Hayfield, Ventura, and then at 2:45 Riceville. The games against Key and Garner will be at the campground, I guess they call it, and then the one against Riceville at 2:45 will be at the high school.
Yeah, so a full day for the Lady Saints tomorrow.
Yep,
Yep.
another round of balls. So
Yep. Focus ahead, and now that the background section is gone,
yeah, we had there not many in the stands tonight, but the people
Yep.
behind us
had a great group of Newman fans right
Student
behind
section.
us. I think
Anyway.
they just wanted to be on Saints TV, but
I
who
think they
doesn't?
did. Exactly. Anyway, we'll be tuning in tomorrow from Riceville, starting at 9:30 for those that want to see another round of ball.
All right.
Always proud to be a Saints.
Yep.